Alright, so the next thing I would like to show us is how to add transitions and effects on text, on B-rolls, and on our video. So for example, if we want to add a transition into our effect or text, we can easily do that. All you need to do is to start by make sure you are on the edit button, and then you can come all the way to effects over here, and you can see video transitions and audio transitions as well if you want to fade in and out. So once you come to video transitions, you can see different kind of transitions. For example, you have the additive dissolve, and you have the blur dissolve and cross dissolve or thereabout. So as you navigate or hover over a given text and a given effect, you are going to see the preview of it in the panel. So as you hover over the dissolve text, dissolve effect or transitions, you'll be able to see the sample or preview of how it's going to look like. This is smooth cut. And you can see other transitions as well, arrows and cross iris, diamond shape, transitions of different shapes. You can see a bunch of them. You have the eye iris, hexagon, and the oval, pentagon, square, triangle, and so on. And you have others like the motion ones. You have push. I always like this push effect. You can have the push, you can have slide effect, and you can have split effects as well. You can have shapes. If you want to try it, you have shapes of different types, and you have wipes of different types as well. So it's up to you to try to select from this bunch of features, bunch of different effects. Resolve is really equipped with quite a lot of different kind of transition effects depending on your choice and your preference. So you're free to explore all of them, and as you hover over, you will be able to see, to have a preview of how it's going to look like as a sample. So I think let's go through with simple wipe, simple slide, something like this, and to put it on a text, all you need to do is just to drag that effect and drop it in between the text. So you can see, you just drop it here and you can see it has taken over. So once you want to try it, if you want to see it, you can zoom out, or you can come to the extreme edge to increase the length of the duration of the transition, or you can reduce the duration of the transition as well. You can increase or decrease it accordingly. So to see the sample of it, let's try to see. You can see how it ended or how it wiped into the next clip. The visualization is very possible, is very visual when you are on a clip. So let's try to create a cut within a clip and then try to put in the transitions as well. So let's say we created this cut. Okay, so let's say we created this cut and we want to add in this push transition. We can just drag it and drop it in between the cuts, and we can increase or decrease the transition effect as well as we so wish. So let's say we leave it something like this, and let's try to have a preview of the transition. So we just click and you can see it very nicely. Yeah, I think this kind of looks cool. If you want to see the properties of the transition as well, you can just come over it and double click. You can have it selected. Once you select the transition, you can see the transition properties over here. So over here you have it. It's a push transition. This is the duration. You can increase or decrease the duration. That's manually like increasing or decreasing the length over here. You can increase or decrease the number of frames and do all sort of push effects. You can change the push. This is push to the left. You can just change it to push to right, or push up or push down as you so wish. You can change accordingly. You can change you can add some motion blur as it is pushing. Let it just put in some blur effect a little, and then you can change the coloration as well, and the border effect you can change also, all that. So you have a lot of controls over here as regards the transitions, the type of transition that you've included. So let's see, I have changed it to push up, and let's see whether that has taken effect or not. You can see it has taken it push down very easily. So this is how to add basic transitions in between clips. So let's see how we can add it within B-rolls. So we have some B-roll effect over here. So let's see how we can add the transition within B-roll in between a given B-roll and the video. Okay, so let's say at this point I want to add in a transition. So let's say it's a push, or let's say it's let's try something else. Center wipe. So let's say we put in this center wipe. So at the end of this B-roll, we want to have a transition and we want it to be center wipe. We can increase the size, the length a little bit. So once you have this as your b-roll playing, before you transit to the next clip, you're going to see the effect. Okay, just like so. Because it takes time, we can reduce the sizing and it will transit a bit faster. So let's have a look. You can see it. So this is basically it. You can select it. While selecting, you can see it over here in the inspector panel. This is the transition properties. You are free to play around with it as well to edit anything you want accordingly. In addition to video transitions, we equally have audio transitions. So once you check on audio transitions, you can see it over here. So you can have crossfade with this much decibel increase. You can have crossfade out. Okay, this is fade out, this is fade in with this much decibel, going up and coming down, and crossfade with 0 decibel, and this is custom. You can customize it to your liking. Okay, so all you need to do is just to, if you have a given clip, audio clip that you are trying to add some transitions to, you can easily add by selecting the clip. For example, I have a cut here and I'm trying to create a transition between these two clips. Maybe by fading out, I can just drag this and drop it at that particular point, and I have the access to put in this transition. And let's see the effect. This is going down by 3 dB. I can increase or decrease the sizing as well. So let me undo this and go back to the selection mode and select it. I can increase the transition effect, the fading out effect, by just coming over. You can see it. Let's hear the fading out. Yeah, you can see it fades out. This is just another way of adding a fade out, but this is just ordinary 3 decibel. It's not going to be that much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.